Okay, so you guys, listen to me. They've hijacked Megan's award and all of the just everything about it that's good, and they've turned it into a horrible mess. And you guys are angry, and you have a right to be. But you're going to have to simmer down. You're going to have to simmer down right now, because what you risk here is a war with the British press and the American press. And it's too much. Even for you, Gladiator. You can't do that. You can't do it all at once. It's a trap. And everybody is trying to make some money. And unfortunately, you're it. And it's like catnip, and you're falling for it. Listen to me. Listen to me. You have to refocus immediately. You have to stop. Don't go down this path with Backgrid right now. We're going to deal with that, but right now you need to regroup. You need to calm down. You need to take a time out. You need to exhale. You need to breathe. You need to breathe. You need to breathe. This is quicksand, Harry. You guys had a really nice run where Megan was not visible for a long time. And you had this award ceremony, and they knew in advance, and they planned to ruin it. And it worked. You fell into the trap. Now, you have to get onto Archwell. You have to redirect the narrative. You have to put a statement about your award and show a happy and beautiful picture from that award. And I don't know whether you should say anything at all about the situation with the paparazzi, but if you do, it should be very, very nominal, very small, not the highlight of what you state on Archwell. Right? You have to make a big deal about your award, because it's getting lost in all of this. And that's the objective. My God, that's the objective. They've ruined it completely. They've turned it into mud. And you're sinking in the mud. Right? And getting into a fight right now with Backgrid is not the answer, my darlings. You're going to have to back away from this. There's a different way. You can take them on later. And you can take them on in a different context. You can tie everything to your lawsuit in the UK. But you don't have to say anything about that further right now. Back away. Back away from the precipice. You can't win a fight with the American paparazzi while you're fighting the British tabloids. Right? Even though they may not be necessarily connected, they are connected. They're all in the same business, and they're all trying to take down the same game, the same prey. You are like big game, a lion. They take you down, it's a big catch, Harry. You're falling into the trap. You have to back away. You're angry. It's natural. You're upset, and now they're trying to call you a liar. And then with the American media joining the British media and social media, you can't win that. You're one person. Well, there are two of you, but it's not enough, even with the Sussex squad, okay? So you're going to have to back away from this. Stop feeding. Don't demand anything. That was a mistake. I don't know who advised you to demand them to give you anything because you're not in a lawsuit situation, right? So you don't really have any right to any evidence from the other side. You'd have to sue them to get that. And, this is not the right moment, right? You have to simmer down first, and then you have to figure out maybe later on what you're going to do about it. You have your own videos. Let the NYPD do their investigation. The NYPD could demand it, you know. And I mean, if you're working, behind the scenes or whatever, to see whether there's an investigation with the police, let the police do their job right now. You guys shouldn't be demanding anything. You guys should just be focusing on Megan's award. That was what Tuesday night was about. Putting something up on Archwell that relates to that award, and then going radio silent again. That worked for a long time, right? You know how I feel about a public life for you guys, especially Megan. You know how I feel. I just don't think it's going to work, and I think it's going to destroy your marriage, right? But now, in the meantime, you guys have to live. You're public figures. You're not going to be under house arrest. You're going to live your life. And I mean, I admire your strength in that. But right now, you're on the brink of something that could not work out for you. This move right now is very important. You've got to get back to calm. You have got to get back to calm before the awards, because that period you were in control. Up to that day you had the sushi, you were in control. Up to the moment even where Megan came out in her golden dress, and there were some wonderful pictures, everything was fine. Things went wrong with the paparazzi chase. And this is something you guys may have to discuss among you. Really, what did go wrong with the paparazzi chase? I mean, were there some strategies that you could have used that you didn't use? Were the people that you currently have on your team, did they act correctly under the circumstances to reduce problems and tensions, or did they help to escalate problems and tensions, etc., right, etc.? But that can't all be solved in one night, and it cannot be solved when you're hot-headed and feeling upset and angry, right? You're going to have to diffuse. Harry, please. I know you're having a red mist right now. I know this. I know this. You're having a red mist, and you're going to have to diffuse. And Megan, how beautiful you are, how beautiful you looked, how beautiful you've been for the past several months. You were in the winning seat, and they planned to take you down on the night of your award, and they succeeded. But it doesn't have to get worse. It does not have to get worse. Regroup, diffuse, redirect the focus back to where you want it to be. The paparazzi and what they did is not the focus. It is not the focus. It's not where you need to be. It's not you winning. It's them winning. It's them ruining your accomplishments, your achievements, your important night and day in your lives. How beautiful you and Doria, how beautiful you all were. And they planned to do this. And this person at your house in Montecito and all of these things, it's enough to drive a person nuts. But you and Megan are not ordinary people. We all see that. The Sussex Squad sees that. We're with you. But we need you guys to calm. Get back to calm. Exhale. Blow off the steam. Don't send off any furious letters right now. Don't send off any furious letters to anybody. Don't talk to anybody. Just talk to each other. and assess first before you trust people, before you say anything further on this, right? Because people like the drama, they like the chaos, it's entertainment. You are their entertainment. So you have to be careful who you talk to, what you say. I prefer that you say nothing to anybody right now except each other. Calm down. You need a good week of just don't say anything. You hear me? You need a good week, don't say anything. And I just was on TMZ. You don't need TMZ on your case. You don't need them on your case, right? You don't need them on your case. You need distance. You need quiet. You need distance and quiet. You need calm. You need to just diffuse.